She has a lot of intellect.
You know, like
Question:
that's
are
just
you
what it
looking
is.
for like multiple wives, or are you just looking to have one
She
wife?
wants to play.
That's all.
No, I'm interested. Like, are you trying to have
Yeah,
like a
I would have
polygamous
multiple
home?
wives. Yeah, I would never have like just one.
Wait, but how does a poly...
So you have another girlfriend?
I'm gonna try to get another one. Yeah.
Who?
Oh, you're looking for okay.
We got some runner-ups.
Sorry, but mine doesn't dabble in the.
Well, Chrissy, my lawyer, man.
Yeah, speak for something. Hey, listen.
Speak for
Okay.
But yeah, so no, I mean, and here's the thing. I think most guys want to have multiple women. It's just that can a lot of guys pull it off? A lot of times they can't. It's difficult.
I don't think they can handle it.
Or afford
Their
it.
bank account
Or
can't handle
afford
it.
it. That's what I said.
It's not about.
They can't afford
It's not even about. It's not even about affording it. It's about a lot of girls. You have to have like rock iron frame when you deal with it. Like for example, like I don't sit here and explain myself to women. I don't think men should ever explain themselves to women. I don't negotiate with women. It's like this is the way it is, and that's it. Like I'm the authority. You're the woman. You listen to what I say, and that's it. There's no
misogyny.
It's like any of this bullshit. You know, and I don't believe in equality between the genders. I don't think men and women are equal at all. I think women want a certain kind of guy that has his shit together, that could be a leader, etc. What the fuck do I look like as a leader asking for your permission? That's ridiculous.
So men that like women that are dominant, does that make them men that like women that are dominant? Does that make them?
Those are men that women don't desire.
Yep, pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's a submissive man you're describing, and most women don't want that.
Okay.
Is that the same with the men who want you to pay for stuff and like they like ambitious women?
That's a
Is
boy.
that the same?
That's
what?
That's a jam.
Well,
that's someone that can't
Everyone's
afford their own bills.
Well, not all the time. Some men require.
Bro, those are
I've
men
never
that just
been on a
don't
date
like
with
you.
a man who says 50-50.
Yeah, no.
No.
I've
Honestly,
never,
I don't
no one
think-
ever whipped that shit out.
But the thing is, you say 50-50 is wrong. I think that's like a good thing because you make
you
it seem-
serious?
Yes.
Wait, what? Wait, you
Yes.
agree or you disagree?
So you
with
think
that?
a woman should be a provider?
No,
You
I
think you
think
should-
50-50
then why would
is
you go
fine
50-50?
though.
Okay, wait.
50-50
women
is
provide-
fine because you shouldn't expect a male to provide
Hold
everything for you.
If he's
Wait,
going
wait.
50-50,
If you wanna be-
he's going.
All right,
50% with another
hold on,
girl.
ladies. Let her
One at a
finish her
time.
thought, and then you
No.
guys can go ahead and say what you want to say.
Okay,
Go ahead,
just give me
finish your
20
thought.
seconds.
Yeah.
So I think that if you're claiming to be an independent ass bitch, you should not, and then you meet a man that provides for you, you should not be mad if he doesn't provide everything for you.
If you're independent, why do you need a man?
No, hold up. If he gives you the dinner, I can get the movie. What's wrong with that?
So you're saying that you want to be a provider? That's what
I
that
don't want to
means.
be a
So
provider,
then why
but
are you
I
paying?
think it's fine to. I think it's okay to give
All right,
back.
so she's saying it's okay to go 50-50. Why do you disagree with that? Go ahead. I'll turn it to each of you to say your point.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, it's just okay. It's really big. To me, it's just at the beginning. It's really important. A man is not gonna come to me and say 50-50. Like that's just gives like the rest of the relationship.
Not only is it a standard, but I think women provide a different type, not necessarily money, but we provide an emotional care, a nurturing aspect. We're not a provider to go out in the world and fend for like for ourselves and a family. That's a man's job. And
But sometimes men, he just said men don't give a shit about that.
Oh, but okay,
About
we're talking about men that do.
empathy.
What?
Wait, what?
What? We're
So,
talking.
so
Well,
when
he said that men don't give a
That's
shit
what-
about women's
but
personality.
listen, no. He's talking about in a relationship aspect. I'm talking about like,
That's
in
what
a
I'm
family
talking about
aspect.
as well.
Yeah, I'm talking about and if I'm married to some guy and I'm supposed to take care of the kids. I'm supposed to I have different
we
roles.
play a role. Yeah. We
And
have
my
to-
role is not to be a provider.
Okay, so you disagree with if he's a stay-at-home dad and you provide the bills.
Correct.
You can't do that.
That's
So
not
you
a
wanna work
man.
while you're
That is
pregnant?
not a
That is
man.
a man.
nanny.
A man that takes care of his family, his
Can I
kid.
ask you something?
How is he
Does
taking care
does
of
your
his
dad
family?
take care of your family?
Yes, he takes care of my family, and so does my mom.
What does your mom do?
My
Work
mom
for your
is an
dad.
entrepreneur. No, she does not work for.
You
she
just
works
said that
for
both
herself.
of your parents own schools.
Yes, they do.
So do you
schools.
want to work while you're pregnant, like 9 months pregnant?
No,
you
I
wanna be-
don't.
Okay, so how are you gonna go 50-50?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
It'll make
my
sense. You have to work while you're
Wait,
pregnant.
hold up.
Don't, you can't be delusional.
No, I'm not being delusional. If you
You're
just
gonna work while
listen.
you're
Like I
pregnant.
heard
Hold
you
on,
like
hold
No,
on.
the thing
okay
is,
to take
my
your
mom
man out.
owns a school, my dad owns a school. They're both principals. They're co-principals. It's 50-50. My mom started the school. My dad came to her vision.
Well, who are the students
but I
My
just
dad
asked
was in the
you-
military before he joined the school.
I just asked you who provides for your family. You said your dad.
Okay, but so does my mom.
Okay, so she has to work while she's pregnant. She got okay, so
She
when
did
the
not
bills are
work when
due-
she was pregnant.
Okay,
Because the man provides. That's why your mom didn't work.
But I don't.
If you're 50-50, it's 50-50
And that's okay.
throughout.
That's why you attract
gotta
$4
work 9
men.
months
That's
pregnant.
why you
attract
attract
people.
no fries.
9 months pregnant, you're gonna be
Yo.
serving. 9 months pregnant, you're gonna be at the CVS.
And I don't
but
want
I don't
that to be
understand-
disrespectful.
No,
but honestly,
I
you have
get
to set
that.
a standard
okay,
for
but
yourself.
the thing is, I was a jit when I dated that kid, so I don't have
It
the same
doesn't.
Wait,
I
mentality.
was
But you
a kid.
do have the
I
same
was a kid,
mentality.
and I
No,
didn't want to
I
date.
don't. Renee, you don't know me, so you can't say I have the same
But you
mentality.
said you're okay with going 50-50.
50-50 is fine. If he gives the movie, I give the dinner. Like, there's
That's
nothing
different.
wrong
Like,
with
I
that's
heard
that.
you there, but that's not 50-50.
50-50.
Okay,
That's if you
60-40,
wanna treat your
70-30. Like, it's the
man.
No,
same shit.
50-50 is when the rent is due, no matter if you're 9 months pregnant,
And you're
if you're
splitting
sick,
that shit. You should
if
not be
you're-
splitting
I'm not talking
rent.
about marriage. I'm not talking about marriage.
Aspect.
if you're in a relationship, it's
Okay,
50-50
but why
throughout.
are you two against 50-50? What's wrong
Because
with
Because
that?
I don't
that's
wanna work
not
while
how
I'm
it was
pregnant.
raised. My parents are
No.
very traditional, and my dad provides.
So
my,
are mine, but I'm saying
Obviously
I
not
don't
if they
like
don't
I
follow
don't
the
like men
rules.
spending money on me because I've always been
Well,
raised
that's
to
why
be
you got.
independent.
That's why you
don't
spent
get
$4
anything
on
from
you.
men.
That's why you
You
got a
can't
4
be-
for 4.
You can't be against
That's
it.
why.
You can't be
Dang,
against
That's
it.
why.
Damn, son.
Don't feel bad.
Where'd you
But
find
I'm
this?
saying honestly, I learned from that, and I know my worth now. But I'm saying
But
like,
but you're
Then
still
what are you
attracted to the
doing?
same kind of man.
You
You're
still
still
aren't
attracted.
listening to what I'm saying,
No,
though.
you're not listening because you still have the same type
You
of
still,
guys.
you still want
I
to date a
don't.
brokey.
Mama,
do.
you just said 50-50.
You
like,
wanna date
you
a guy
trusted
that
that
I'm
you wanna
saying
do
no.
that.
I'm saying in the future when I'm married, I don't think there's an issue.
Mo,
Like if your husband loses your job, what are you gonna do?
Okay, he just said he's smart with
No,
his money.
I'm saying what are you going to do?
Okay, but my husband should be smart with his money. If he
There
loses
should
his
be
job,
plan
there should be
Bs,
other
plan
income.
Cs.
Okay, let's say he doesn't have wealth.
But I would
like
never be
fit
with a
here.
man who's like
I
that.
don't want to be with a
Exactly.
guy who's gonna lose
Okay,
his
but
job
what
and fall
if
on
he
his
loses
butt.
his job 10 years into the relationship?
He should have other
Mama,
money.
There
Mama,
should
Are
be
you
plan
gonna
B,
leave? Are
plan
you going
C
to
lined
leave him?
up.
If you have a
How is
child
that
with him, are
different
you
than
going to leave
delusional?
him?
What she says. I mean,
I'm
like,
listening.
how's it different than like she just called her delusional? How is it different than when you said she should have backup plans and things like that?
That's not delusional.
How
That's
is
just
that not-
being smart. How are you
Right.
going to move out and say, "Oh, I'm fine with my one job"? Are you not going to think, "What if I get fired?
Yeah.
What if I can't come up
Especially
with
as a
rent?"
man,
That
if
is-
you're going to be
you need
providing,
plan Bs,
you
plan
need to
Cs,
have
and that's for men,
multiple
women, and
saying that-
anybody.
Okay, so the men that you,
You
would be
need
in
to
the
have a-
future, you would have a
If
plan.
you're
Oh,
being
fair enough. Yeah.
like really like smart, yeah. How are you just gonna dive into something
No,
and say,
but
"I'm good off of that"? You need
What-
plan B.
What
plan
about
C.
like what
This
about
This is funny, bro.
no,
what
no,
if
hey,
what if it was a drastic situation, something happens and he loses his business?
He should have a
But
plan
that-
B. You should
exactly,
have
there
real
is
estate.
always
should
a
have
No,
these
but
plan.
investments.
don't people say if you have a plan B that means you think plan A is going to fail?
What?
A man should have multiple streams of income. Okay, if you're a man who's gonna say, "I want to
Anyone in
provide for
general,
you,"
yeah.
But see,
You
if
should
you're
have
with a
multiple
50-50 man,
streams.
you will never find a man who has those types of ambitions.
Anybody that has that mindset.
Real quick, we
All
got
right,
21K watching, guys. Like
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah.
Sub to the channel.
So
on
you
Rumble,
you believe in
YouTube.
50-50 relationships? You don't.
No.
Do you believe in 50-50?
No.
You don't? Okay.
No.
You don't,
That's why she
clearly.
has a
You
ring.
don't.
No.
Do you believe in 50-50 relationships?
No,
No?
I
Okay.
believe.
Okay. But your relationship right now is not a 50-50.
Yeah, you're.
But the money
housewife.
is we make together.
no,
But
you,
that's not the same.
No, he did.
You're
Mama,
there
you're
to
a
support,
housewife.
like emotionally.
You're a housewife.
You're a
Yeah.
housewife. You're not
I built his
providing.
career. Without
You are
me,
moral
he's still
But
nothing.
that's what we're saying as women. Sorry, we play different roles. Like we're there to like help you.
We're talking
like,
about
build
making
up. We're
money.
not-
50-50 for making
Yeah,
money.
you're
Like
not
when the rent
providing
is
money.
due, you
No,
pay
but
half.
Wait.
No, she's saying
wait,
without
Like,
her,
her
her
man
man
have
wouldn't
to
have a
rent.
Let
career.
her answer real
Yeah,
quick.
but she doesn't work now, though.
Moral support.
So you were saying.
But she's
different
reaping the
roles.
benefits.
I'm not working right
She's
now.
a
It's because
wife.
I'm prepared for
reaping.
my master degree.
No, I understand that. But I'm saying, but do you believe in 50-50 relationships?
Yes, I believe.
Okay, so when the rent is due, you pay half every single month.
Yes, I'm able to do that.
Okay. So when you're pregnant, you're still going to be paying 9 months pregnant. You're going to be paying half.
In my culture, all the women like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
Doctor.
something's off here.
What's off?
It doesn't make sense.
She's a housewife.
Yeah, no.
No,
it
but
doesn't.
I think she is gaining the benefits of she planted a seed. It's a full blown tree now, and she's reaping. I mean, she's getting
she
those
just said that
benefits
her husband
from.
was looking for jobs
No,
here.
but I'm saying she invested into her husband. She invested into her man, and
Emotional
because
support.
listen, because she invested into her man, she's able to be a housewife.
Listen, the China isn't
But
Chinese.
she didn't put.
The
Yeah,
China is
no,
a
it's just
Chinese.
it's just
Yeah, 'cause
confusing.
Chinese women don't go
The China is a
50-50.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
not
they
the
don't.
culture.
They don't at all.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't.
not the culture there at
Yeah.
all.
I was
At
gonna
all.
say.
It's not the West at all.
Yeah,
You can't even compare
China, the
to here.
women want
China
to
woman
provide.
is
Yeah,
more
Ch-
powerful and stronger than the man.
Wow, go ahead, Empress.
She's westernized.
Empress.
Yeah, something's off
God
here.
damn. Well,
But why do you guys keep bringing up being pregnant? What does that have to do with
Because
it?
you're
having
you're
sex, you're
gonna
gonna
get
get
pregnant.
pregnant. To
That's
have
your
a
future with a
family.
man.
Yeah,
You
you're
think
gonna
that's
get-
the only thing women are capable of?
But you're
Getting-
gonna get eventually
Why
get pregnant.
If you're thinking
Think
about
of the
marriage.
wild. Why do they
I'm not
mate?
thinking of
Why
Adam
do they
and
mate?
Eve.
Why do they have?
But what if you get pregnant? Eventually you'll get pregnant.
Okay.
With a ring.
Why do they mate to have kids?
I think she's lost.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
No, but
I mean,
I
if I
just
do
don't
have a
under-
child, I don't
I-
want to do it with someone that doesn't have the money to provide for
Yeah,
me.
but
like,
like,
the
I'm
money is
saying
the
I
mindset.
can agree to disagree with the whole 50-50, but when I'm pregnant, I don't want to work.
So
I
you don't
think
want
So that's not
50-50.
Yeah, so then you don't
No,
No,
want
but that's
50-50.
the only period where I'm okay not working.
I know, but like you're gonna be. How long are you? You're off the workforce for 9 months, probably a year or two when the kids. How are you gonna go back
Yeah,
onto
Mama,
the job
it's
market?
not like that.
Yeah, because
It's
if
not
you're
that
doing
easy.
50-50,
You have
then he
too
just
many
You
gets
gaps
used
in
to
your
still
resume.
you still have a child now. It's not a dog.
Yeah,
It's a
but-
child you have
yeah,
to raise.
you're right.
You're not
And
gonna be able
you
to
are
And
go
that's
back
where
to
we
work.
come in with
Child.
our roles. That's a woman's role right there. When that child's there, you take
You
care of the
take care
kid.
of it.
You nurture. You
And that's a
emotionally
full-time
there.
job. That's a
So-
full-time
Because
job.
that's not a man's job. Men like genetically are not built
They're
like
not
men
that.
are
built for
supposed to
any of it.
provide. They're supposed to provide a
That's their
nurturing
job.
aspect too,
Security
That's
right?
their
and
job, and it
money.
happens in
But are they
nature all the
supposed
time.
to provide a
Right, having a
nurturing
kid's a
aspect
full
as
All
well?
right, stop real quick. I think what it's interesting because like you said you want 50-50, but when they gave you a very real life scenario of you having a kid and being out the workforce for a period of time, then you were like, oh, you know what, maybe no.
Only
and I think that's kind of where
The
where
delusion.
feminism lies, because
Yeah.
feminism tells women to chase a career and make money, etc. But when real life hits and you have a kid or whatever it may be, you're not going to want to enter the workforce when you have a fucking baby in the crib. Do you want to leave it with in a daycare or whatever?
stranger,
Most
yeah.
women
No.
typically, what I've realized is most girls go into the workforce because they have to. But if they have the luxury where their guy's able to make enough for
They
both of them,
don't.
they'll stay at home for sure with the kid. And I've seen even career women, lawyers, doctors, whatever it may be, they have a kid, they start leaving work earlier, they start getting an itch, they're like, what the fuck am I doing here? So, or they cut back their hours. So I get what you're saying, like, oh, 50-50, it should be this way, but in practicality, it just doesn't work, really. It just doesn't work. And there's a bunch of reasons for that. I don't think women are as ambitious as men when it comes to wealth creation. Because you guys just don't have the natural proclivity to create excess resources like men do. You know, women typically make money and say dumb shit like I'm independent. Men make money and say, oh, I can take care of a family now. So we're not the same.
Yeah.
Like, and when women make money and say I'm independent, ask yourself, who are they independent of? They're saying they're independent of
Of a
men.
man.
Do
Yeah.
men think there should be a certain percentage,
Of
or
what?
no? It should only just be providing and then nurturing.
Well,
as
here's
women.
the thing. You can thank feminism for, the feminized men that sit there and say, let's go 50-50. But most girls, and it's interesting how most girls here on the panel don't want a 50-50 relationship. And I would argue most women don't want a 50-50 relationship. They might not admit it. I'm glad you guys admitted it, but most girls don't. And I would argue, even with you, when you get a guy and you have a kid or anything else like that, you're not going to want a 50-50 relationship.
I mean, I was like 100-0 relationship.
Yeah,
And
but you
that's why
weren't
you're
pregnant.
talking about
It's
your job.
different. Like
That's
when
where
you
you
get
should
and
have
it didn't
learned
last.
from that.
Think about
Yeah,
it. It
was
didn't
only
last.
5 months.
Yeah, but it didn't last.
No, it
it's a
didn't.
You
real
cheated on him.
reality.
That
Yeah.
should show you right then and there that you don't.
No, but
and
even
that-
if I didn't cheat, I would have left him.
But you did.
Nah,
that's my
yeah.
point.
Okay,
You did.
and
But
that's
That's
the
my
truth.
point.
You did.
Say
Why
another-
did you cheat?
Yeah.
I
That's my
cheated
point.
because I was bored.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you were
All right,
bored
you don't
because
have to
he
tell me
wasn't
my
providing
truth.
from-
Yeah.
I have a genuine question. Would you still cheat
You're
if
not
the
telling me I
woman had a
suck dick,
child?
nigga.
Huh?
Would you still be cheating if the woman had a child?
That's
with
the
you?
most time men cheat.
I mean,
Yeah, facts.
she's not going to be as attractive as she. I'm going to want other women.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's like when
Shamu.
most men cheat. Like they say, oh my wife.
Yeah, I
cheated."
would
That's, like,
have.
the
I mean, and here's the thing, man.
highest
Like
time.
any dude every dude I know that has money has other chicks, bro.
Misogyny.
Every single one. The only thing is I've noticed is that they get escorts. I mean, I'm not with that, but
Yeah, fuck
but
that.
yeah,
What's
but
so wrong about that?
Paying.
Wait, what?
Prostitution?
paying for sex,
What?
I think, is not a good move. I mean,
What if men that pay for OnlyFans, is that the same thing to you?
they're both terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just as
Oh.
bad.
Yeah, OnlyFans is even worse.
So it's online.
Paying for
But-
pornography.
But they're not physically touching.
But it's worse.
So
it's
how is it
online.
That's why
worse?
it's worse.
Yeah, that's what
If,
works.
if they
You're
could,
not
they
getting
probably would.
anything.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah, it's worse. Like, I mean, you're paying for porn. Like, nah, that's a hell.
That's
And I'd argue most women would find that not very unattractive too. If you find out a dude is out here paying for
Honestly,
OnlyFans.
if you watch it
Pictures.
yourself, I don't think you should have a problem with it.
All right,
you watch
$4.
you watch porn?
what do you mean?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, so
Yeah, you,
well.
need some help, man.
You're an anomaly. Most women don't watch pornography.
I
Um,
know.
Okay, we got some
Yeah.
chats here, by
I
the
thought
way.
everyone watched porn.
Yeah, just
No.
No,
Really?
very few women watch porn. I mean, you watch porn too?
I thought everyone watched porn. Like I thought. I
that's
feel
not the
like women.
question.
I mean, not
lie.
on a
I
regular.
think women, not a regular
Yeah.
thing, but yeah, like it's
All
not
right,
like.
but
every
yeah,
night.
watching porn once or twice a month. As a female, that's not that often. There's dudes that watch porn every single day,
multiple times,
10 times a day.
But people,
really?
women watch porn. They just lie about that.
For
shit.
Yeah,
sure,
but-
but not
but-
like as men.
No,
do.
not
Not to
every
the same
day.
You're not watching
degree.
it 10 times a day.
No, yeah.
Yo,
there's
she a
a
porn addict,
difference.
man.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not. That's what I. No, that was
Yeah.
middle school. That's
You are.
Put it this way. This is what I always say. If the porn industry relied on female subscriptions and women watching porn to sustain itself, it would go bankrupt in a
Oh
day.
yeah.
It would go
Most
bankrupt in
definitely.
a day.
Yep.
How's the show for you?
I
comments.
loved it. Honestly, this was very refreshing of a podcast, and I was very scared. But I really appreciate everyone that's here, and you guys are very professional. Like, you're on your boss shit, and I appreciate it.
All right. No
Question
questions or disagreements or anything
Question
like
for
that?
you.
I mean,
though.
I have disagreements, of course, but like that's life.
What do you disagree with
Yeah,
the
what
most?
do you disagree with?
No, I mean you have to coexist in life. So
But what do you?
Girl,
What
this
is
is our
this?
content.
Yeah,
What's your
this is
disagreement?
for content.
Oh, you just go with the 50-50?
yeah, that's it.
Like
But
in a
you
relationship.
agree with it in the same sense.
Yeah, in the same sense.
So you don't disagree with it. So it's kind
I
of confusing.
mean,
It's like you agree, but you disagree.
I only agree with the pregnancy. That's it.
Okay, but
You gotta
I
look at
don't
the whole
wanna get
picture. You
into
don't
it
get
again.
like,
You can't
okay,
just get
but
pregnant and
this.
go right back to
You
work.
don't get that.
You
That's
can't-
not
it's
No,
like-
I
that's
don't
not
get that part.
realistic.
I
That's
honestly,
Delulu.
truly don't understand that part because I've never lived it. So
Well, you
Okay.
gotta think about it
Yeah,
because you're going
I
sometimes
to
don't
it's
have
live
to
reality.
think about it until I get a ring.
Listen,
Okay.
my only question is my nigga Mo gonna hit?
Mo has to take me to dinner first.
Oh, okay. Well, he has to do more.
200
That's
minimum
all it
minimum
takes.
Mo.
Also, we're not splitting the tab.
Oh, but you're into 50-50.
Oh, 50-50.
Not for the first date. Not for the
That
first
one.
date.
Okay, yeah, you don't know what
Man,
you
you
want.
selectively want 50-50,
Yeah,
man.
you're right,
You're
you're
on some
right,
bullshit,
you're
man.
You
Well,
can't change that up.
My friend.
That's why I'm saying never listen to what women say, man.
Yeah.
Y'all be lying.
Yeah,
By the
really.
way, you're in luck because we're getting food right now. So
Yeah, we are.
That's
So
dinner.
yeah, there you go. What about
Pay
you?
up.
I'm hungry.
Oh,
Mo,
pay your share.
Mo got it. Yeah. All right. What about you?
Wait, what was the question again?
Oh, we talked about the bill. Chris gone.
Oh,
I saw that shit.
Yeah, it's gone, bro.
He gone, bro. Nigga
left
talked about the
instantly.
bill. He gone.
Transmission.
All right. What about you?
Okay, how was the show for you? Questions,
It was
comments?
fun.
Questions, disagreements, anything? I don't know.
I'll keep. No, I'm okay. I'll keep them to
Fantastic.
myself.
Yo, I'm telling you, nonchalant as fuck. Okay, what about you?
It was interesting. It was interesting.
Can you think of 2 more countries?
Don't do that.
Come on, girl. We got Italy. We got all of them. We
I
got
said Italy.
Oh, we said
We
number
got
six.
Italy.
Colombia.
All right. Fantastic. What about you?
Well, I just want
Last
to
thoughts,
like
agreements,
just
questions,
my last thoughts for
disagreements,
you
sorry.
is just make sure you really know what you want, because if you're saying you want 50-50, then
That's why I'm single.
you're gonna find a guy who's actually standing on business and is like, you're 9 months pregnant,
Business.
I still need half of the rent.
Yeah, no.
So,
They're
Well,
so
I'm not
men are gonna
expensive.
stand on
Put it in.
business.
Honestly,
Business.
I'm not gonna find anyone like that unless it's Mo. So you know.
But
Mo, I feel like is more a provider.
Yeah.
I
Mo
got,
looks
I
like
got
a
respect for Mo.
provide.
I got respect for
So
Mo.
just make sure you know what you want, so you don't get
Yeah.
a Wendy's 4 for $4 anymore.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
make sure you know what you
need
want.
to set standards.
Set standards,
You can be
keep your
Delulu for a
standards
little bit if
high.
you want, but you need to set those
Because the
standards.
moment you get pregnant, everything goes out the window.
and you have to, I know you're not
Damn.
pregnant now, but you have to think about that stuff
Yeah.
and like who you want to be when you get pregnant
Yeah.
with, because like that's who you're next to.
Wait.
That's
You're
who you're
right.
building this
Wait,
with.
she's talking?
What?
No, she's so right. She's speaking facts over here. Thank you. For
Wait,
that.
were you disagreeing? What?
No, he said she's talking because you're nonchalant.
Oh.
Oh.
And a hoe.
And I'm
That just went
oh.
over your head.
So I just want to just make sure,
Hey,
you know,
according to
don't
Fresh.
say you want 50-50
According to
because
Fresh,
the
man. Come
guy's
on, man.
going to
Fresh.
stand
Come
on
on,
that.
man.
And he's going to say, well, you want it 50-50. I don't care if you're sick in the hospital. Pay half of these bills.
You're right.
That's why you have to, you have to be really like specific
Make
with what
sure.
you want. You cannot tell a man, no, don't get me that. That's too much.
Yeah,
You're just turning
I'll
down
split the
what
bill.
he's doing
He's gonna
for
stand
you.
on that. Your
He's
birthday, you're
he's
splitting
gonna
the birthday
remember
dinner.
that men are smart. Women like
Yeah.
to say men are stupid. Men are not stupid.
They love a
They are
discounted
very
woman.
smart.
They love a discount.
They love what's free. They love what's easy.
They love.
Men
they,
are
if you
about
want
the
to split the
chase.
bill, they will split it.
They will fuck. They don't give a
split
fuck.
it.
They will
Yeah.
split
Like
it
he said,
happily.
they don't care.
Use that
Men
next
don't give
money
a
for
fuck.
the next girl, the other half, for
So
the
just
next date.
Accept it. Accept it. Let them treat you like you should be treated. There's no reason. There's no
Above
reason.
and beyond.
Yeah.
$5 next.
200 minimum.
$5 next is crazy.
Well, you know what? No, I think this is interesting for the audience to hear. You guys are hearing a bunch of women talk to each other, and this is a lot of the time the conversation. Hey, what do you mean 50-50? He better pay for everything. Like, what are you doing? Like, he's a brokey, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of wanted to let them talk
That's not.
so you guys can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to.
It's not even about them being broke. It's just you're not going to be able to afford a simple dinner for us. How are you supposed to put?
But it's more than just money. Like, if you're broke, it means you're a bum. You're not trying. You're not doing
I
anything
need
with your
somebody
life.
that's going to put
Exactly
food on
what
the
I was just saying.
table
So
for-
yes, so this is how women
And
talk
he has
about
to have
men. Y'all just heard
ambition.
it.
You can't just say I want to build. He has to be the right building partner.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
you can't you don't have to be with the rich or the richest
Yeah.
man, but
Take
you
notes,
need
guys.
to build with somebody.
The
That's
right
something you have
man.
to grow with somebody consistently.
Yeah.
You cannot say, "Oh, we're building," and it's only one of you growing.
Yeah.
You both
Translation:
have to
you build
progress
and she's there
together.
to help you.
I don't know.
That's what
I've
they want.
definitely seen relationships where I've seen like the man and the woman build each other and not just like support morally. Like, no, people build businesses together and they grow something and they make something out of it together. But you have to be with like somebody who's on the same grind. You can't just fucking.
Yeah.
You can't be wanting something that somebody else wants to stay in bed.
You can't be
You're
the
not
guy
doing
working at
anything. You're not
McDonald's and
growing
wanna
with
build
that.
with him.
You're not
He's
growing.
staying.
Yo, you know what I hear, Mo?
What?
My dog taking a shit.
What?
What?
Lotion advice.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, but it starts with the guy. Because if the guy isn't that dude,
Yeah, exactly.
you can't do nothing. Like,
Yeah, so what's the correct way to do it
You
for
know.
you? Fresh?
Hmm?
Because you're laughing, so what's the correct way to
Yeah,
build
Fresh.
don't do
someone?
business with women. Personally, I think you should only do business with men
I agree. Yeah.
because doing
Misogyny,
business with women
misogyny.
fucks you up, and women just don't have the same financial incentives to be successful because a woman's value is not tied to her
What if you're married?
socioeconomic status.
It's
What
still
if
the
you're
same
married?
thing.
Can you go into business
She
if
can
you're
help me.
married?
She can help me, but I mean, at the end of the day, she's not gonna have like no real authority in the
Yeah,
business.
facts.
You know, I think she should help, like make things a little bit easier. But
Honestly, that kind of reminds me of my parents because my dad literally went to the school because some man told my mom, "Oh, you're a female. Like they're not going to take you seriously. You need a man in this business."
well,
So
yeah,
he just
that's a
proved
smart
his
move.
That's kind of true.
Yeah, smart.
It's kind of true. The reason why the thing is, man, is that most entrepreneurs, most
Misogyny.
wealthy people, they're men for a reason. And the reason why is because men have an incentive to go out there and produce because we know that our sexual market value is based on what we provide. Women, on the other hand, your sexual market value is not based on that. So that's why girls can be broke and still find a guy. I mean, let me ask you all a question. Would you rather be rich and ugly or pretty and poor?
Pretty and
Rich
poor.
and ugly.
Okay. Would you rather be pretty and poor or rich and ugly
Pretty and poor.
as a female?
I mean, bro.
How ugly are we
Bro,
talking
bro.
about?
like ugly, like
You can always get
nobody.
work done.
You're not gonna be able to
Not
get a
gonna
date.
lie.
Like it's gonna be tough.
Like overweight.
Yeah, and you're old. Ugly and rich, or
Let's say
pretty and
just
poor.
unredeemable.
Okay, pretty and poor.
Okay, what do you?
Pretty and poor.
Ugly and rich, your looks will fade regardless.
Bro, come on, man.
Okay, what about you?
I would rather be ugly and rich.
As a female,
Yes,
This
because I
as a
think it's
female.
true as a female.
as a
Yes.
woman, yeah,
Why would I do it as
you'll
a male?
never get a man. You're gonna be single then.
I mean,
Rest
she
of your
is.
life.
You won't be able to find
She
a
is,
guy.
Yeah, you won't be able to find a guy.
I will say,
You're not
I
gonna
think,
be able to
I
find
think pretty
anyone.
important, to be
Okay.
honest.
What about
Yeah.
you?
Rich ugly.
Wait, question. If I'm ugly and rich, is Mo still gonna holla?
No.
Dang.
Okay, so,
So-
you're pretty
You don't
important.
get
Steal his
all the money.
But the
and then
point
be
is,
rich and
the
ugly.
point is, when I
Duh.
ask this question, right? When I ask this question to women, most of them say pretty and poor. But if I ask this question to men, what are they gonna say?
Ugly and
Rich and
rich.
ugly.
Yeah.
That's the
They
difference between men
already
and
are.
women.
I mean,
But you can get girls
Hey,
rich and ugly
Fresh.
as a
I mean,
guy.
from
That's
the
the
beginning
point.
of time.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm
Fresh.
trying to say. So men have an incentive to work harder. That's why I don't personally do business with women because they don't have the same mindset with like earning resources.
What about a masculine woman? Like her,
Oh.
her,
Even
no, her
worse.
mindset.
Even worse, they're
A
annoying.
lesbian.
Why are they
no, no, no,
annoying?
no,
They're
no.
annoying.
I mean like a masculine woman, like she thinks like a man.
Yeah, even worse. Those
I
girls are
mean-
annoying.
Oh.
I just mean men and women argue in normal relationships. Imagine adding business to that
Yeah, hell no,
table.
bro.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Okay, what about you?
Masculine women are annoying to be around, bro.
Yep.
Like,